Hey everybody, this is Linda. Welcome to Lindy P's Place. I came on to give you an update for my organizing of my laces and trims. I'm participating in a collaboration that is hosted by Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming and Susan at Susan Hiles Art. And it's hashtag show us how you organize. Now, if you've watched my videos on this before, you know that I just spent the last month, I guess, or so, organizing my craft room. And the only thing that I had left to do was my laces and trims and my doilies and dresser scarves. Excuse me. So this whole month I have been working on laces and trims. And I showed some of my progress last week. Well, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, and actually I'm leaving tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I wanted to come on and do an update because I won't be home to do it on Friday. So, yeah. So I have been working on my antique laces and what I call I don't know if you want to call it early vintage or late vintage. I call it very early vintage because it is nearing the time that it can be called antique. So that's what these laces are. All my other laces I have gotten pretty much taken care of. Most of my laces are vintage anyway. I don't buy very many new things, but they're all done. And what I had left was what I had in boxes that were very old. So I tried to figure out how I wanted to do them. And so I came up with this. I was watching Lori, and she is, I'm sorry, I'll put her link below, something Dreams 71. Anyway, I'm sorry, Lori, I can't remember. It's pretty late, so I'll blame it on that and I'm having a senior moment. But anyway, she was making some little sample cards, lace sample cards, and she used these beautiful ones from Old Asina, and I'll also link her channel below. And I had already decided that I was going to make some samples of the laces that I had, but I was just going to use some cardboard. I wasn't going to, or some cardstock. I wasn't going to do anything fancy. But when I saw these sample cards that Old Asina had in her Etsy shop that Lori was using, I thought, well, they would be so pretty to use. So that's what I'm working on now. So I printed out a whole bunch of the sample cards. I have the big ones and the middle size. There's 4 different sizes. So I've printed out, I don't know, I must have printed out about 30 sheets, which there were some of each on each sheet. So anyway, I printed them out, I cut them out, and then I started to go through my laces. So once I got the samples made, which I'm not done. This is just as far as I've gotten, and I'm not going to do any more until after I come home from my trip. So I thought, now how am I going to do this? So what I decided to do, and I had kind of already figured this out before I went and got these digitals. I just think these look so pretty. And so what I did was I just cut a little piece, You can tell how old this one is. It's got a stain on it. And then I cut a little piece, and then I stapled it, and I didn't do anything to the back of them because it's strictly for inventory purposes, I'm going to call it, so that when I get ready to use mine, you know, I need a lace, I can just flip through here and find something that I want to use. So some I wrapped on these old spools. This is a beautiful antique velvet. It's so pretty. It's a beautiful pink color. I love it. I wrapped some on these kind of spools, and then I wrapped some on these little tiny spools, and then I have some that I've wrapped on this size spool. This is some of my favorite here. This is flowers made out of rickrack. It's so pretty. And then I have some on this kind of spool. And I only have, I think, 2 or 3 of these big spools. So I can't put too much on, you know, I can only put like 3 laces on those kind because that's all the spools I have. So anyway, I don't know if that made sense. But anyway, so this is my system that I've worked out. And then the ones that I couldn't put on spools, I have folded up with the number on them. And they're all in here. And this is how far I've gotten to there. And so let me see if I can find one that's this one. This is in this box. And so it says on here, it's number 17. I wrote what number it was. And then on the lace itself, I'll show you. It says number 17. So I know that I just have to look in the box and I'll find it numbered. So yeah, that's the system that I came up with for these antique laces, which I don't use a lot, but I think I would if I, you know, could get to them easier than like this, because they're just piled up one on top of the other, and I have boxes of them like this. So this is the box I'm working on next, and then I have one more box and one more drawer, but I think that they're probably going to end up staying in a drawer because I'm not going to have any more room to stack the boxes. And I'm trying to make it look nice and not so cluttered in here. So I hope that made sense. I have a couple. This is how I'm doing the ones that like I only have a little bit of, like just like this. I only had 4 of these little flowers and 1 of these butterflies and 1 of this, and I had 1 of these bows, and I had this, and I didn't have any more of those to put into the box. So if I only have a little tiny piece, and like this piece here, that's all I have, just that little piece. So that will just stay on the card. And then I had 3 of these appliques. So these things I don't have any more of. So I thought I would just, any lace that I come to that I only have a little tiny piece of, I'm just going to put on a card like this. And then I doubt if these will stay in this box because I think I need to look for a different box. And I want to get a pretty box. I mean, this one's pretty, but it's too small. So I want to get a really pretty box to put all these cards in. And I may have to print out some more if I print out some more for the ones I'm going to put in the drawer, I might, I'll probably print out a different one, because those were all the rows, but there's a bunch that you have to choose from in the digital kit that I purchased. There's a pink one. I think there's a plain one. I think I did print out some of the little ones. I got a few of those here. They come like this. So I might just use a bunch like that so that I don't get them mixed up with what I already, have in this kind of a situation I got going here. If I have to put, because all of these are going to be in a box, and then everything else will go in a drawer. So the ones that are in this box, I'll know that these are in the box, well, in 2 boxes, and then all the rest of them will be on a different card, and they'll be in the drawer. And I think I'll probably just, since they're going to be hidden away in a drawer, I think I'll probably just probably put the little sample cards in the drawer with them so that I know exactly where they are. And I'm hoping by spending all this time doing this that I'll use more of my stuff. What I tend to do is, if I need something and I don't have exactly what I'm looking for, I tend to go on eBay or on Etsy and search for what it is I'm looking for and then buy it. And I really don't need to do that, I don't think. I think I probably have enough stuff that I don't really need to do that. And since I don't have any place to keep it anyway, and I have did swaps, and I have sold some stuff, but I don't want to sell any more stuff, I don't think, and I don't think I want to do any more swaps. I just want to keep what I've got and enjoy it and not add to it. Not until I get down to where I don't have much, which I think take me a little while, because I'm a pretty slow crafter. And since I don't normally sell what I make, I don't have to be in a rush to get it made. It takes me a while. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. I came on, I showed you what I wanted to show you, and I'm not going to do any more updates on this. When I get all finished, I'll come back on and show you how everything turned out, which will probably not be for maybe a month, because to tell you the truth, I'm really getting kind of tired of working on it. So I think when I finish this box here, I think I'm not going to go into the drawer or open another box until probably next month. I think I want to just work on my journal of stitchery, and maybe I'll make a journal. Haven't made one in a little while, and I just feel the need to create something. So anyway, I just want to say thanks for stopping by. I will leave links below to Lori. And again, Lori, I apologize that I can't, for the life of me, remember the name of your YouTube. And I'm so sorry. Enchanted Dream 71. I believe that's it. I think it just came to me. But I'll link it below just in case. And I'll also link the Etsy shop where I bought these, in case you have a need for some. And I will link Susan and Sherry. And I will say goodbye for now. So be safe, be well, take care. Bye for now. I'll talk to you later.